Welcome to episode 11 of Faith and Freedom, the Presidents Who Built America. As we celebrate America's 250th anniversary in 2026, we continue to explore the presidents who shaped our nation through the lens of biblical truth and the founding ideals of liberty, limited government, and the reliance on divine providence. Last week, we examined John Tyler, the accidental president who defended the Constitution and completed the annexation of Texas. Today, we turn to his successor, James K. Polk, the dark horse president who entered office with clear goals and left having achieved every single one of them, dramatically expanding the nation from sea to shining sea while remaining a strict constitutionalist. So if you're interested in our presidential history, stick around and let's dive in. James K. Polk was born in 1795 in North Carolina to a Presbyterian family of Scottish and Irish descent. His father, Samuel Polk, was a farmer and surveyor who instilled in young James a strong work ethic and a deep respect for the Constitution. Raised in the Presbyterian faith, Polk carried a quiet but sincere Christian conviction throughout his life. He often spoke of dependence on the benignant providence of Almighty God. Polk's early career was marked by steady service. He served in the Tennessee legislature as Speaker of the House of Representatives and as Governor of Tennessee. He was a loyal Democrat and a strict constructionist who believed the federal government should stay within the clear bounds of the Constitution. In 1844, Polk was a surprise nominee, a true dark horse candidate. He campaigned on four clear promises: the annexation of Texas, the settlement of the Oregon boundary dispute, the reduction of tariffs, and the establishment of an independent Treasury. He pledged to serve only one term, and against all expectations, he won the election and then proceeded to fulfill every single pledge. Now, let us examine J.K. Polk's key positive accomplishments. First, Polk peacefully settled the Oregon boundary dispute with Great Britain. The U.S. had claimed the Oregon Territory up to 54 degrees 40 north latitude. Polk negotiated firmly but prudently, ultimately securing the current border at the 49th parallel. This agreement avoided war with Great Britain and added vast territory to the Union without any bloodshed. Second, Polk successfully completed the annexation of Texas and oversaw the acquisition of vast western territories through the Mexican-American War and the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. This nearly doubled the size of the United States, and Polk viewed these developments as part of God's providential plan for the young republic. In his message to Congress, he frequently acknowledged the benignant providence of Almighty God, guiding the nation, and he called the people to make our devout acknowledgments to the supreme ruler of the universe for the civil and religious blessings of which we are favored. Third, Polk successfully lowered tariffs through the Walker Tariff of 1846 and restored the independent Treasury system. He believed high protective tariffs hurt ordinary Americans and that the federal government should not control the nation's money supply through a national bank. The independent Treasury kept public funds safe and separate from private banks, allowing Congress to exercise its constitutional power over currency without creating dangerous centralized financial power. These reforms promoted economic stability and limited federal overreach. Fourth, Polk kept his pledge to serve only one term. Despite enormous success and the opportunity to run again, he stepped aside as he had promised. This act of self-restraint reinforced the founding ideal that the presidency is a temporary public trust, not a personal throne. Polk faced significant challenges. The Mexican-American War was controversial. Sectional tensions over slavery grew, and he worked under constant political pressure. Yet through it all, he remained a man of personal integrity and quiet faith, often seeking God in private. So how do James K. Polk's accomplishments impact us today in 2026? Because Polk fulfilled every campaign promise in a single term, we are reminded that leaders can still achieve great things when they keep their word and focus on clear goals. Because he expanded the nation through diplomacy and constitutional means, we see long-term blessings of principled territorial growth under God's providence. And because he lowered tariffs and created an independent Treasury system, we inherit a tradition of limited federal economic intervention. And because he voluntarily stepped down after one term, we are challenged to view public office as a sacred trust rather than a career. James K. Polk's life shows us that focused, principled leadership guided by providence can accomplish extraordinary things in a very short time. As he himself affirmed, the nation's progress was under the hand of an overruling providence. I want to thank you so much for joining me in this journey through America's presidential history. Next week, we'll examine Zachary Taylor, the war hero president whose brief term was cut short, yet who helped hold the Union together during rising sectional tensions. If this series is encouraging you and helping you see our nation's biblical foundations more clearly, please subscribe, hit that bell, and share this with others who love faith and freedom. I want to say God bless you. God bless the United States of America. I wish you all a very blessed week. Bye for now.